It was an awesome feeling in my head. My thoughts were kind of it could go 50-50. You know, we've had a strong season, but dropping those last two matches, I knew that it could have affected our chances. And so when we went in there, my mindset, and I think a lot of other people's mindset were, you know, stay neutral, like hope's not too high, not too low, and we'll see what happens. So when we saw our name on that screen, it was just everybody was ecstatic, and it was just cool to see the joy in everybody's eyes, and just, you know, we're making it, you know, we're going to the next step, and that's what we've always wanted, while keeping God at the center of it too. And I think that's just, it's amazing to do with this group of girls, and to see us, you know, finally be able to accomplish that.
And not only is it, you know, since 93, but it's also, I think, the second time ever, you know, to kind of see that, to be a part of the group that made the history doing so. Kind of what does that make you feel, too, in that kind of, you know, realm as well, to, you know, leave an impact here on top of everything else?
Honestly, like, hearing you saying that, it doesn't even feel real. It feels like such a big thing in my head that it's almost kind of hard to process. But, you know, just being able to do that with this group of girls and leave such an impact, it means everything. And it's kind of cool to see the hard work reflecting on that. And, you know, we've established this since August, you know, what we're setting out to do, and being able to see us walk through that together, the highs and lows, it's just meant a lot through that process.
And while you've been a part of this team for the last 4 years, you've played consistently for these 4 years, your record's gotten better every year, right? I guess kind of what do you feel like you guys have grown the most to, maybe just even this season, but maybe over your career here, to, you know, make steps towards this, you know, being a possibility?
The first thing that comes to my head is mental toughness, and our drive. You know, I think my class coming in freshmen, as freshmen, we've always wanted to go to nationals, but as the years went on, I could just see our hunger for that get higher and higher and higher, to the point where, you know, we're actually setting out for that this year. And it's cool to see that happen, because you can see the passion in everybody's eyes that we want that to happen, and just to see it come full circle is a really cool moment for us.
Yeah. And I guess kind of now, as soon as you know, now you have a Turbo on Saturday, that's going to be, you know, a good matchup for you guys as well. Kind of walk me through what what does this week in practice look like? What are the big, like, we've got to make sure this, and this is good before we walk into Saturday?
Yeah, even I think that started with last week, especially not knowing if we were going. I think that's the moment that we said, and, you know, let's make sure practice is extra intense this week, you know, whether we get in or not, like, we're going to play like we're getting in. And I think that that's what started the mindset for us, was during that moment. And so this week, that just continues on to what we were building with last week, staying intense, working on defense, setter-hitter connection, dialing in the fundamentals, serving, passing, and things like that.